What up? I spent the last 3 weeks turning these chopsticks into my own Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy wand. Let me show you how I did it. Now I won't be talking you through the entire process, but I can basically split it up into 3 simple parts. You have the claying, the painting, and then the varnish. It sounds very easy like that, but it actually took me 3 full weeks to do this, so but that is mostly because of step 1, the claying. The way I approach this wand, because in the previous videos I used hot glue, I have used clay before. The way I approached it this time is I clayed a small part of the wand, I let it dry, and then the next day I added another part, let that dry, next day another part, let it dry. You see why it took 3 full weeks to do this? So 2 weeks later I ended up with the base. So now that we have the base of the wand completely done in clay, even though the claying is fun, the next part is my favorite part, and that is the painting. This wand is basically split up in 3 different kind of textures or materials. You have the black wand itself. You have a little black marble piece. It's kind of got this marble effect on it. And then it's got the 2 gray parts, which is like this metal or iron. Creating the marble effect was kind of tricky, but I just used acrylic paint and watered it down so that you could have these nice flowy lines. And then the gray parts, just a base coat of gray paint and then various shades of darker and lighter gray. Kind of airbrush it on there so you get like this realistic and also a little bit weathered down iron or metal look. And then for the details I just used pencil and a little bit of white paint. And then the last step to make this one look realistic is the varnish, the protective coat on top. That might be the most important part of the wand to make it look as realistic as possible. And I really wanted to focus on what kind of varnish to use for the different parts of the wand. Because in the reference picture, the gray parts aren't as shiny as the black parts. So I used 2 different varnishes for this wand. For the black parts, I used this nail gloss. It's very tough and very shiny. So it's perfect for those black pieces. And then the gray parts of the wand, I tried using this matte varnish that I have, but it was a bit too matte. So I ended up going over the gray parts with the glossy Mod Podge, and that seemed to work perfectly. So after 3 weeks, the wand is finally done. Here are some clips of the final result. I am super happy with how it turned out. This has to be the best one I made so far, and I have made quite a few. You can watch my previous videos, but they're quite cringy, I have to warn you. Let me know if you're interested to see more of these wand making videos. There are so many combinations of wands in Hogwarts Legacy, so if you want me to make another one, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye!